Let me talk to you about some of the teams you worked with. I've known Glenn and Chaz, the Headbangers, since 1992. I had them both on the show, and I asked them each separately, "Who was your favorite team to work with?" And they said both of them, Henry and Phineas.
Yeah, yeah. They were our favorites too. We had some good matches with them, and just what a joy to be around them too. And us four were like four little kids in the ring, man. We'd be laughing and carrying on, but yeah, they were fun to work with. Billy and Bart, Smoking Guns. We had some killer matches with them. Of course, the WCW was always Too Cold Scorpio and Marcus Bagwell. We did a beach blast with them. I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
But
yeah, I remember you working with them.
Yeah. But yeah, there's been some good, Blackjacks, Barry and JBL.
Well,
Davey and Owen was
DOA. The DOA.
What's that?
You worked at the DOA at that time too?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. And of course LOD, but you're limited with them. That's just their style.
So talk to me about the LOD. I mean, who thought it was a good idea for a man your size to take that damn finish?
That's what the office wanted. I mean, I didn't stooge nobody out that night. I guess it doesn't really matter now. But yeah, I knew Hulk wasn't in his right mind that night. So I just sort of went to the office, the agents, and said, I don't feel comfortable doing this tonight. I've never done it. Then he said, well, I've taken it once before. I'll take it. And the office said, no, they want Henry to take it. So I said, well, how about we just do the one where he goes down with me? We go as one unit. Right. I say, no, they want the flip. The office wants the flip. So sure enough, it didn't pay off. Cracked my C7.
When you hit, did you know you were screwed?
No, I just seen a big flash. It didn't knock me out, but I seen a flash, and then I felt something in my mouth, and it was pieces of teeth that had chipped. But I got up. I thought, as I was getting up, I told Hillbilly, I said, oh, man, I pulled a muscle or something. So I walked, and as soon as I got to the back, they grabbed me and pulled my overalls down to my waist and made me lay on a cold concrete floor till the ambulance got there. And this was in Binghamton, New York. So, but it is what it is, man. It's just a piece of history now. Southern Justice was just taking off and getting ready to be badass. But wasn't meant to be.
Was that the end for you, or did you come back? I thought you came back and still worked.
Well, I come home and they said, go home for 14 weeks, then go get the MRI. Well, I came home for 6 and went back on the road and wrestled 7 weeks with the broken neck. And Vince had a trainer with me. That trainer we had back then, he was with me every night working on me. And it was just getting worse because we were doing the Southern Justice thing. Colonel Parker managed this, and then Double J managed this, and we shaved Howard Finkel's head. And so we were getting a lot of stuff, and we were getting ready to get the belts in September and from Road Dogg and Badass Billy Gunn. But they said, you're having so much trouble, go home and get an MRI and find out what's going on. So we were going to get the belts the third time that night as Southern Justice, but I went home the next day and had an MRI, and they said it pinched a nerve, and so I had spinal fusion done. I think me and Steve had the same surgery, the C6, C7 fusion.
Did you come back from that?
No, I didn't come back from that until the end of 06 and 07. But, you know, Phineas had done quit. He never come back after 2003 or 2002. He was done. I come back and they put me with Terry Gordy's boy.
Right.
And we did it there, but it just wasn't the same. And I'd lost my youngest son and I wasn't in a good place. So, just counted it up. That was it.